Hey guys, it's spring. It is not winter anymore. And the dandelions are out. So many dandelions. And I am doing my seedlings. And they all look the same, but there are 6 different types of seeds amongst all of these. These ones are wildflowers. These are my plants. Been doing a lot of plant work recently with my garden and the indoor plants because that's what I love to do. Winter is so hard because my favorite things to do are like play in the dirt and mend my garden or tend to my garden. And go outside, feel the sun, and look at trees, feel the grass, and have all the doors open in the house, be able to use the sunroom, just feel open, not closed off. And in the wintertime, all of that is not possible. And it's like, why am I here right now? Like, yeah, it's like, why am I here? Because I'm just stuck inside, not seeing the sun, not being out in nature. It's cold. I don't want to go outside when it's cold. That's just not me. I get cold really easily. But now it's spring, and I'm so happy. Finally get to go outside. Finally get to do my garden and my plants. Watch things grow. There's dandelions in the yard. It's warmer. The sun, I freaking love the sun. When it gets to the point of like heat stroke and sunburns, like, yeah, that's sucks. But, just don't. Just don't do that. And like wear a sun hat and maybe wear sunscreen. But I love it. After months of not having the sun and being freezing, I don't care. It's nice to just be out in the sun for as long as the sun is out. Or for as long as I can. So, this weekend, I'll be going to Seattle, Washington, and I'm going to go backpacking in the Hoh Rainforest, which I'm so freaking excited for. I love to travel. I love to be outside. I love hiking. I've always wanted to try backpacking. Was I on 4 or 5? I don't know. So, and it's with my cousin, who lives in Washington. So, yeah, so excited. I didn't plan on vlogging the backpacking trip at all. So I probably won't, but I'm definitely gonna get pictures.
pipe just to put the film up there.
How did they get up there? It's crazy.
We don't do any of that roundabout nonsense.
Yeah, I don't know what Zoe was doing last time.
There's usually a big mountain over here.
Usually they moving?
Yeah.
Hey guys. I'm back from my trip to Washington, my backpacking trip. And this is the first time I'm feeling actually alive. And like I can use my brain and think properly. And it's only been like a day. We got back a day before yesterday. But oh my god, the roadkill, it's so sad. But yeah. Yesterday I woke up, because yesterday is when I woke up for like practically 20 hours or something like that. Because I slept during the day. We got home, showered, whatever, slept the whole rest of the day, and then slept throughout the whole night. And so I probably slept close to 20 hours. And I had a lot of like stress dreams, and I had a lot of stress dreams last night too for some reason. And it's like, what am I stressed about? I have been having a bunch of dreams about homework being due, and like having to do homework, and there's homework that I can't figure out how to do. I'm like, I don't know what to do on this. And it's due, and like being stressed about it, and it's like, I don't have any homework in real life that I need to do. Like, I just finished my 7-week long classes, and now I get a break for the summer. So, like, what homework? So it's definitely symbolic, I would say. When I get to work, I am gonna check my computer to make sure that like everything's all good for my classes, because I kind of finished all the assignments and then took off to my backpacking trip. So and the classes ended while I was away. So just in case like maybe there is some significance to those dreams, I will check at work. But anyways, it's like, it must be symbolic, because like, what am I stressed about? I don't even know. And then I was stressing about I dreamed about the cash register system being different at work, and like having to figure it out, and it was super weird. And like, I don't know, just like anything and everything to be stressed about, I was. Anyways, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know. I think the backpacking trip really like rattled things around for me, in many different ways that I'm not gonna like go into super detail about, but yeah, I don't know. It's like, jostled by it. And I'm like trying to get on my feet, which might not make sense. And it kind of doesn't make sense to me a little bit, but it kind of does, I guess. Yesterday when I woke up from my 20-hour nap, I felt like I wasn't awake. Like I was physically awake and walking around, but my brain was not tuned in. My brain was still like shut off. I felt like I couldn't think. And I just wanted to like eat more and go to bed. Like I just didn't have energy either. Even though I just slept for 20 hours, so I'm like, I'm not going back to bed. I'm not laying back down. I need to be awake right now. But it felt really difficult. I got back on my feet eventually, and I'm here. I'm going to work now. Let's see if the cash registers are different. But yeah, seriously, like, I don't know what's going on. What am I stressed about? Like, classes are over. That means I can open myself up to my hobbies more. Painting, writing, reading, gardening, the like, junk journaling, which I have been doing anyways. I feel cute today. I'm wearing an outfit that I didn't think I liked, but I actually do like it. I do like it. I think it looks cute. I also need to figure out what I'm gonna wear for a wedding I'm going to this summer, because there's dresses that are like, where else am I gonna wear this, you know, type of thing. Like, it's so beautiful and so fancy, but where am I gonna wear this? So I want to wear something like that to the wedding. I don't want to wear something casual, like really cute but casual, that I can wear other places. I want to wear something fancy that I feel like, where else would I wear this to besides like a freaking wedding, you know? That's what I want to wear. And I do have a dress in mind, but Matt was like, that's way too fancy for this. And I'm like, it's a wedding? And he might have said, like, don't outshine the bride, which valid, so valid. But it's not white at all. It's like a pink, there's like a pink, green, flowery type of dress. No white on it. So like, in that case, you know, you're supposed to be fancy. You're supposed to be fancy. If I get around to it, maybe I will show the vlog. But yeah, I think this Washington trip has helped with my sleep schedule too, because it like got me off track and then overslept, got a lot of sleep, and now I'm waking up early, which it's only been 2 mornings so far, but yesterday and this morning I've woken up early with no problems. So maybe it's gonna help me out a little bit, a little kick in the butt to get me in a good spot with waking up. So that's good. But I'm just feeling some type of way. I don't know if it's because I like missed a couple doses of my of my meds, my antidepressant and anxiety meds, but I'm feeling some type of way. And I think it has to do with the fact that this backpacking trip just like jostled things around. So I'm just feeling that. I cried this morning, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, I know that I was feeling, I know what I'm feeling. Do I know why I'm feeling that? No. Do I have any of the logistics behind it? Not at all. And Matt was trying to help me. He was like, what's wrong? Like, do you want to talk about it? And I'm like, yeah, but like, I don't know what I would talk about. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. I don't know why I'm crying. It felt good to cry though. It was a good cry. it was a good release, because sometimes I need that. So, all right, heading to the bookstore and going to start my work day. But I was thinking, with Barnes & Noble, I get to dress cute. And then with my summer job as a camp counselor, I will not be able to dress cute. I'm gonna have to wear like hiking attire and like have my hair up, and which I have my hair up every day at Barnes & Noble as well, just because it's so long that it like gets in the way. And it also, like, if I'm trying to pack things up for ship from stores, my hair will like get caught in the tape. So yeah, I just have my hair up anyways. But yeah, I don't know, I'm not gonna be able to wear as like cute of outfits, I feel like, for this summer job, but we'll feel it out and see. Yeah, so alrighty, bye. Hello. I always have a pimple somewhere on my face. It's annoying. But anyways, today was so cute. I'm glad I got to experience what we did today, because I was a substitute para today. So I got to float in and out of a couple classrooms and help, and at the end of the day, for like the last 30-ish minutes, the 5th grade kids got to go down to the preschool classroom and read to them in little groups, small groups, and oh my god, it's so cute! Just like seeing them all interact, and like seeing, especially this one preschooler who's like 3, I think, and just like and just seeing his reaction to the big kids sitting with him, and like, oh my god, and just getting to float around to all the tables and just watch it, and yeah, that was cool. I mean, I liked it. Would I want to be a teacher? No. No, thank you. If I was given a very well-mannered class, followed all the instructions, did what they were told, then maybe. I'm just very shy, and I don't really have a teacher voice where I yell, and I don't know if that's really my thing anyways. So yeah, and honestly, a lot of the time I'd rather just like talk to the kids than do school stuff. Hence being a counselor. So I think I'm going down the right path. And I'm gonna be a camp counselor this summer, if I have not already mentioned that. And I'm pretty excited. I'll get to be outside, work with kids. Maybe I'll even know some of them, like being in the school district and everything. But yeah, and I slept maybe 4 or 5 hours last night and stayed up really late. And this morning I just got a huge coffee and was like, all right, ready to take on the day. But it's nice. I don't work at that school that often. Like the last time I was there was probably a few weeks ago or a couple weeks ago. But this is the 3rd year in a row that I've been coming back to that school. So I know all the staff, I know all the kids, I know the building, I know how it works. So it's kind of nice to just be like familiar already with a job. you know, that you don't, like, being able to return after a month and you're just super comfortable because you already are familiar with everything. All the kids know your name, you know the kids' names. That's crucial. So yeah, it's very nice, and everyone there is very nice, and the secretary I love, because she always texts me like, are you available this day? I'm like, yeah, or no. And it's kind of nice to do that, and she's very flexible, like, with things, so yeah, kind of like Barnes & Noble. Like, I'm leaving Barnes & Noble for the summer, but if I decide to come back, I will already know everything that's going on there, so it's chill. Yeah, but I'm so tired. It didn't hit me until the end of the day, and now it's hitting me. Which, I mean, that's good for, like, being able to get through the day, but after this, I have a meeting with my psychiatrist, and then I have a makeup class. I missed my last tarot class, so I'm a makeup class for that. And then after that, I'm so tired that, like, I could take a nap, but I really want to push through until the end of the night. And then one of the other substitutes today was 23 years old, and I don't know what I thought his age was. I just, like, assumed I assumed it was around mine, but I thought it was older. I don't know. It's weird seeing people my age that are, or like around my age, that are younger than me, because I'm like, oh, it makes me feel old. I'm only 25, but it makes me feel old. I'm like, you're 23, and it just feels like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'd sound no. And I already feel like I'm 26. Because I'm in the year of my age change. If that makes sense, because I was born in 2000, so whatever year it is my age. So, yeah. But all of this rain, it's gonna rain for the next few days. All this rain is great for my garden. I do have some plants outside that are under, like, my side porch and, like, under ledges that I will probably need to water throughout this rainy few days. So that's gonna suck for, like, weekends when I'm away or things like that, because I'm not gonna be able to water them. But the most important part is their growing time, like making sure they're watered during that so that they can grow, and then once they're at their potential, it's not as important because it won't affect if they'll grow or not, type thing. It'll already be grown, and then they can probably hold out for a day or two. But this summer, as the camp counselor, I haven't even started yet. Oh my god, that's my coworker walking. Hi. For Barnes & Noble. Hi coworker. Oh, this summer, since it's a new job, I'm scared to ask for days off, because, like, like a month or two ago, they were like, okay, any days off that you need, tell me right now, like, tell me as soon as you possibly can. And I'm like, back then I didn't have any known days that I would need to take off, you know, but now, closer to the dates, I'm starting to have days that I need to take, that it would be nice to take off, but I'm scared to take them off now, because I'm like, I don't know, and I haven't even started the job yet, you know what I mean? So because of that, I won't be gone from the house for more than like 2 days at a time. Because I'll have every weekend off, which will be so nice. I haven't had every weekend off for like 3 years, maybe, because I've been in freaking retail. And then I think there was one point where I was like purely subbing, so maybe I had the weekends off then. But for the most part, I have not had all my weekends free in forever. And that means that my schedule will coordinate with Matt's, and I will be able to like spend weekends with him, and it will coordinate with a lot of other people's too. Because, like, you know, weekends are when most people are free. So that will be nice. That will be really nice. And I will be getting out at 3 every day. So that will also be nice, not working any nights. Not that I work a ton of nights now, but I'd say like 1 to 2 per week. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. And then after that, I don't know what I'm doing for the fall. Hopefully I have my practicum in the fall, but I don't think that's paid, so I'm gonna need to do something else. And I did kind of say that I don't really want to do substituting this coming year. I'm thinking secretary job. I don't like calling it a secretary job though, because that, like, I want a scheduling job where I make schedules. I want a job like that for the fall. That would be nice. So if I can find a job, there's also remote copywriting that I've been seeing everywhere, and there's Word Tonic I looked up most recently, but it's a site that you have to pay like a subscription for or something. You have to pay money, and I'm like, I don't want to pay money to have to get into this thing and, like, you know what I'm saying? So then figuring out how to do copywriting on my own, it just, I don't know. And then there's also like trying to make money off of my other things like Depop, YouTube. What else? Like, that's it. But as of right now, that's like 5 cents a week or something. I don't know. Not much. So there's also the prospect of like publishing my work and making money off of that. However, with how it's been going recently, I don't necessarily see that happening. I could definitely collect all of the poetry I have and publish that and work with that instead of like making new poetry. Because I think I am kind of at the point where I could probably make a small poetry book and publish it. Also, it's almost halfway through the year at this point. Like, what are we talking about? I haven't, like, done, like, I don't know. Like, what? What is going on? And, like, a good chunk of that, like, starting off 2026, the first 3 months, I was so depressed. So it didn't even feel like I had like a real year. And then now there's like a month and a half of this year so far that I haven't been depressed. So I'm like, what? Where did the year go? where did the year go? Nothing happened. So, yeah. It's raining. But that's okay. I kind of get sad when it rains sometimes. But it is good for my garden. It's good for the garden. Also, I'm hungry and like, what the heck am I gonna eat, bro? What in the heck? I'm glad to be home though. Oh, also I was saying this on the way to work this morning, that April showers are happening in May. And there's definitely a shift. Like, we're a month over. Like, August is in September now. September is in October. April is in May. You know what I'm saying? We're having the April showers now. And our April was pretty dry, low-key, for an April. So it's like May is gonna be in June, and May flowers will be in June. That's the spiel. Thanks for coming to my car talk. Blessed car talk to you all. And blow out some dandelion fluff, alright? Blow it out, bros. Peace and love. Hey, y'all. I did a lot of shopping today. Also, my most recent pressed glass plant is this fern. This fern is from last year, I believe, but I've just had it pressed in a book. Also, my nails, they're not that long. They're short, but they've got, that's terrible. You can't see it, but you can see like how they're a bit holographic. Anyways, starting a wall of pressed glass plants and flowers. And I've got my fern here. Okay, so I did a lot of shopping today. I did $100 worth of books, and I got a few plants. This one is a chives in a teacup that you can hang. So this one's going outside, and then this one is a sea glass double dragon fruit plant. And this one's also going outside. It's really heavy, so I have to put it on a strong hook. And then this one is a 4 o'clock flower plant. And I tried to plant that last year and it died. So we're starting new. But I think I went to a plant sale and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to get. But I do have a lot of hooks outside in different places. So I knew I wanted some hanging plants. And I do have some pots that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, they don't have anything in them yet. So I'm thinking of planting some like already blossomed flowers in them. But also I'm not quite sure. So 4 o'clocks. Not positive where I'm going to put it. I was thinking of just putting it in the front garden. But I need to do some weeding, and I'm praying that some of the other perennials that were there last year come back up. So, yeah. Anyways, that's it. The books that I got vary a lot. Hold on. They vary from fantasy, ooh, that's better, fantasy, psychology, romance, etc. And some of them I do want to read, but I honestly thought they were just so pretty. Like the beach read has a whole beach sunset in the inside of it. And then this one's really cool looking. This one's really cool looking. So some of them are just very pretty. And I kind of got some of these for the pots because this is such a cute hanging teacup. Are you kidding me? And then also this is pretty nice, like this wire basket with this inside. And I have seen videos where you create your own thing like this, but I think this looks nice. So yeah, it was a good plant sale. Hey y'all, I got my latte, I got my yellow dress, and this is the dress in question if you stayed this far into the video. It's at the very end, but this is the dress in question that I will be wearing to that wedding, and it's a very light pink in between the flowers. However, I think it's appropriate. I don't think it will be confused as white or anything, and I don't think it's too fancy. It is a strapless dress, but it is like quite fancy, I would say. It's a full length and it billows out definitely, but it is quite beautiful, and it's got kind of like a corset bra top. So I plan on wearing this to the wedding. It will be taking place this summer. And then my friend has a wedding in September that it's gonna be like gothic. So I've got to think of what dress I'm gonna wear, or if I need to start looking for dresses. I found this dress at a thrift store, I think it was Goodwill, in San Diego. And it was like some thrift store near the beach. I don't remember. But, so I found this. And I plan on thrifting a dress if I get a new one for that wedding, because dresses are expensive and you can find beautiful dresses. Like this was probably, you know, upwards $100 in store from Lulu's. Like you could probably research it and find out, but yeah, this is the dress. Just wanted to show you guys. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. And comment if you made it this far or if you like skipped ahead and are watching this ending. Okay, bye.